Welcome to Emmanuel Christian School. We are going to be showing you what makes this school so great.
As you come through the front gate, you can see these two huge oak trees. They were planted over 180 years ago. They remind us that although acorns start small, in the right conditions, they grow tall and strong and beautiful.
In the lodge, you will find Mr. Guy. We can often see him over the top of his computer as he looks after many different areas of administration.
This is where you can find the teachers having tea and planning their next topic ideas. Mrs. Nesbitt drinks a lot of tea during the day. Her office is upstairs and she can look out of the window and see across the school. Can you see the boat down there? There's a whole story about the boat and it's one of our favourite places in the school.
We bought this boat for £50 and it still needed a lick of paint.
Carpentry Club made a big mess one day in the nursery, but eventually we gave it the colours of the school, green and gold. Green is a reminder of trees and gold is the colour of a crown to remind us of Jesus. We also chose a new name for the boat. It's called Curiosity, and as we get into this boat, we allow our questions and imagination to carry us forward.
From the boat, you can see another place which allows our imagination to roam, our library.
Our library has a lot of books which have been given to the school. Each class comes here 4 times a week to read quietly, to read books together, and to read to our teachers. We have a non-fiction room and a fiction room. Our library has some trees in it as well. These are our thankfulness trees. Every time we share together what we are thankful to God for and place our leaves on the tree. Lots of our learning is driven by books too. Every topic that we study has a book which supports our learning.
Last term, we were detectives for truth, finding out about the Egyptians. The youngest class studied a book called We Are Sailing Down the Nile and created a beautiful display.
This time we are going on discoveries. Our first discovery was across the sea with Captain Cook. We read this book about his cook, John Thompson. Now we are learning about Australia. We are reading this book, My Place. We've painted our own artist impressions, made our own globes, written letters from Captain Cook to his family, made our own recipes using ratios. We even learned about scurvy and what causes it, and how to avoid it. In the summer term, we follow the theme of creators and learn about the great inventions and art different people have made. We enjoy a lot of games at Emmanuel. We have PE lessons twice a week, but every break time is active and we often make up new games together. Lots of people say that Emmanuel is like an extended family. All the children know each other from across year groups. This room is small, but it does a lot of work. We often use it for our Friday afternoon fun activities. Recently, we had the Great Emmanuel Bake Off, where we made biscuits in the shape of different famous ships. Then we had Ready Steady Cook, where we made soup out of a bag of ingredients. We also used Friday afternoon fun to explore nature. When we learned about trees, we found out lots about wood because our neighbour had cut down their tree down, and we brought planks and logs across the school. Some of the logs can be found in our bee-friendly garden, which we planted after learning a lot about bees. In the churchyard there are beehives, so we like to think the school is their cafe. We also like to use the logs to play our own game of it.
In the school, you can see 3 special seats. They are made of oak and were designed by the same person who planted the oak trees. They remind us that every acorn has a purpose to serve.
It might be a beautiful tree bringing shade to others. It might be a lovely seat bringing rest. It might be a boat which goes on adventures. But the special thing about being part of the school is that each of us is discovering the oak inside the acorn and what purpose God might have for us.